Okay, so today we're looking at a ratio. So ratio is about parts. So you are normally trying to work out what different parts are worth. So for example, when you have this question here, they're asking you to share £10 in the ratio of 2 to 3. So you want to work out what 2 parts are worth and then what 3 parts are worth. If you knew what 1 part was worth, then 2 parts times by 2, 3 parts times by 3. So the key bit in ratio questions is to work out what 1 part is worth. So here, let's start with the first one. Here they've given you a total of £10 to be shared into the ratio of 2 to 3. So I've got a total of £10. Since we're talking totals, then we need to look at how many parts do I have altogether. So I've got 2 parts and 3 parts. That's 5 parts altogether. I'm sharing £10 into 5 parts. So £10 into 5 parts, that's £2. So that 1 part is worth £2. If I've got £10, I'm sharing into 5 parts altogether, then each part is worth £2. So each 1 part is worth £2. That is the key. That's the key piece of information. Because when I know that 1 part is worth £2, then 2 parts will be worth 4, and 3 parts will be worth 6. So that's straightforward. The next question is not one where they tell you what the total is. It's one where they give you one of the parts. So here I've got A to B is my other two things, the two things that we are talking about here, and then they've given you the ratio, which is 3 to 4, and they've said A has £9. So A has £9, which means that those 3 parts are worth £9. Again, let's work out what 1 part is worth. If we know what 1 part is, then we can work out what 4 parts are, because what they've asked you is how much does B have. So they're asking you what those 4 parts are worth. So 3 parts are worth £9. So 1 part will be worth 3. So if 1 part is worth 3, then 4 parts will be worth 12. And that's it. Again, what we've done here is we've gone, okay, A and B have a ratio of 3 to 4. A has 9. So those 3 parts are worth 9. So the 3 parts are worth 9. 1 part is worth 3. If 1 part is worth 3, then 4 parts are worth 12. That's it. Again, all we've done here is we've looked at the question and we've tried to work out what 1 part is worth. Here, £10 is being shared into 2 to 3. So £10 is being shared into 5 parts. So if £10 are being shared into 5 parts, then that means 1 part is worth £2. So once I know what 1 part is worth, then 2 parts and 3 parts become easy to work out. Here they've said A to B is 3 to 4, and the A is worth £9. So if 3 parts are worth £9, then 1 part is worth £3. And once I know what 1 part is worth, then 4 parts, working that out is easy. Right, so we're going to do a few example questions. So here, 2 friends, Ayan and Bilal, share £84 in the ratio of 5 to 7. So £84 is being shared into the ratio of 5 to 7. So £84 in the ratio of 5 to 7. So that's 12 parts altogether. So I'm sharing £84 into 12 parts. So here, 12 parts, why am I adding? Because here they haven't said that Ayan or Bilal have £84. It hasn't said that Ayan has £84 or Bilal has £84 individually. It says that they are sharing £84 between those two. So then that means that the 2 ratios are going to be added together, because I'm sharing between them both. So £84, 12 parts are worth £84. Those 12 parts are worth £84. So if 12 parts are worth £84, 1 part is worth £7. Once you know what 1 part is, you can work out what 5 parts are, which is 35. And once you know what 1 pound is, you can work out what 7 parts are worth, which is 49. And then you have this next question, Amina and Yusuf. They are sharing in the ratio of 3 to 5. Here, they haven't said that they're sharing £27 between them. Here, they're saying that the 3 parts are worth £27. So if 3 parts are worth £27, remember we're always trying to find out what 1 part is worth. So if 3 parts are worth £27, then 1 part will be worth £9. If 1 part is worth £9, then 5 parts are worth £45. So the total amount of money raised is going to be that 27 and 45 together. So 45, 27, 2, 1, £72. And that's it. So some questions, the type of question we've done so far anyway, you'll have some where they're talking about sharing one amount between the two of them, where you add the ratios together because you're sharing an amount between them both. And then you've got another one where they've said that they've said one of the parts, they've given the amount for one of the parts, which is Amina's share in this case. Amina's 3 shares are worth £27. So if 3 shares are worth 27, 1 share is worth 9, and then 5 shares are worth 45. And here they haven't just said what is Yusuf's 5 shares, what are they worth. What they've asked for here is the total amount. So once you worked out the 27 and the 45, well, the total amount together is going to be 72. That's it. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments.